Okay, we're back live. Apologies there. Having some issues. I think it was because I was showing those highlights, those Tyler Kolek highlights. I got flagged for that. So I wasn't sure that that wasn't allowed, but whatever. We will make this happen here. We'll keep this going. At this point, let me catch up a little bit. The New York Knicks. All right now. Where we at right now? Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so the Sixers pick up a Dambona with the 41st pick. Yo, Mike, thanks for joining me. Yeah, we had a good stream going and totally got lost here. Charlotte picks up KJ Simpson. Miami Heat traded down. They picked up Nikola Jurisic. And Houston Rockets get Pell Larson. Sacramento Kings at the 45th pick get Jamal Sheed. The Knicks are going to be selecting at 51st and 56th. So Knicks still have two picks. Haven't heard if they've traded those out yet. So we shall see how that goes. Sorry about the inconvenience before. What's up? We're back. Thanks, Lex. Thanks, Bo and Mike. Thanks for joining me. Man, I'm getting eaten by mosquitoes here. What? Do we have any news here? Any news? Mike, you want Bronny? Bronny's going to the Lakers. I would assume. I would assume Bronny goes to the Lakers at 55. So we got a recap here from Christian Winfield. To recap, the Knicks traded the 24th for the 26th and 51st pick in this draft. Traded the 26th for 5 future seconds. Traded 3 seconds to take Tyler Kolek at number 34. Traded the number 38th pick to OKC for the 40th pick and cash. Then traded the 40th pick to Phoenix for the 56th and who knows what. So for the 56th, but yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That is the correct recap. I love that. That's awesome. That is the correct recap there. So let's get back to the Quinton Post is the only big stretch who can shoot that three who's still available. He's I think he's a 5-year senior from Boston College. The man, shot 43% from the three-point line last season. We shall see what the Knicks do. It would be a nice thing to have a stretch like that. Though defensively, he's a liability here, but all we need him is to be out there on the perimeter to shoot threes, to get threes off when especially we're facing zones. So that would be nice right there. At this point, looks like the Los Angeles Clippers have selected Cam Christie from Minnesota with the 46th pick. All right. Congratulations, Cam. Good for you. Now on the clock is the Orlando Magic. Kevin McCullough is the next best available according to ESPN, but the best fit is Justin Edwards from the University of Kentucky. Edwards has some interesting athleticism. Just couldn't quite put it together this year to have a strong enough season. I believe he's considered a letdown, but he's promising. You know, he was only a freshman. He probably should have stayed in school one more year. He gets steals, but he's a major defensive liability is Justin Edwards. So it wouldn't work for the Knicks at all. Though he did shoot 36.5% from three. To me, that's a positive sign. Shot 78% from the free throw line. So that's something to work with. Definitely something to work with. Orlando Magic, I have a feeling, I wonder if they're going to take a big here. MH thinks Bronny will go undrafted. I don't think so. I think the Lakers will pick him up with that 55th pick. Yeah, Brown would quit. Hey, what's up, Monarch? Good to see you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, if you guys are new, hit the thumbs up button. Antonio Reeves going to Orlando Magic. Nice pickup. That's a nice, that's a nice pickup for the Magic. I think that's a good value pick. Guy's a tremendous shooter. He's a microwave. Good pickup for them because they need shooting. They desperately need shoot. That was one thing they can't. They couldn't shoot from the three at all, and that's somebody who can provide that for them. So nice pickup for the Orlando Magic. Now the San Antonio Spurs are on the clock. Brent. Here, Brent, I got right here. This is a good recap right here. This is all the moves. Beginning with, the first two were from yesterday. Traded the 3 seconds to take Tyler Kolek at number 34. Then we traded the 38th pick to OKC for the 40th and cash. And then we traded the 40th to the Phoenix Suns for the 56th pick. So we have currently the 51st pick, and which we got from Washington yesterday, and we have the 56th pick. We keep trading down to try and save money. That is correct. We saved about $3 million yesterday by trading away 2 of our draft picks, or actually trading 1 technically. We just turned it into 2. And then we held on. We selected the French kid Diate, who everything I didn't know. I didn't know hardly anything about him when he was selected. I've done my due diligence now, and he does look really promising. He does look like a Franz Wagner type of guy. He just not as good a defender, obviously, but he's only 18, so he's like loaded with tremendous potential. So we traded 40 for 56 and what? Cash. We got cash from OKC. Oh, no. No, we traded the 38th for the 40th and cash. And then we traded the 40th to Phoenix for the 56. We don't know what else we got. We don't know what else we got yet. It has not been reported yet. But let me check over here. See if Woj has any information. Magic are trading the 47th pick to New Orleans for 2 future pick swaps in 2030 and 2031. Okay, so the Pelicans are getting Antonio Reeves at number 47. Wow. What is cash? I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that. But they have to have a reason. Everything this Knicks front office does is for a reason, has a specific reason. And at this point, if they feel like they needed some extra cash, they got it from OKC. So let's see. Now on the clock is the San Antonio Spurs with the 48th pick. We are 3 picks away from the next pick for the Knicks, and we'll see if the Knicks actually hold on to this 51st pick or they trade away. We shall see. We did, and I thought when the day first started, there was a really good chance that we were going to trade away. We were going to completely trade out of the second round to save us just many pennies that we can. But we ended up packaging a bunch of future second rounders to get that 34th pick from Portland Trailblazers to select Tyler Kolek, who is going to be a nice backup point guard off the bench. So I highly doubt that Archie Diacono is going to make it back onto the team again. You think we're done picking today? Might be, MH. Might be. Yes, 3 seconds for Kolek. Future seconds, yeah. All right, now let's see. Any new information? Yeah, it must be because I showed highlights from YouTube today, because I didn't do that yesterday. We were on for 3.5 hours with Foxy. And nothing happened there. All right, so we got information. San Antonio is selecting Harrison Ingram at 48, sources say. He's from North Carolina. He averaged 12.2 points per game, 42% field goal shooting, 38.5% from the three-point line. That's not bad. 8.8 rebounds. A nice little pickup for San Antonio. He'll be interesting alongside Mr. Wembayana. So this pick is in. We already know what this pick is. So who are we looking at? 51st right now. The 51st pick. Dembona is gone. And I don't believe any of the bigs that are left. Let me look at this. So let's say, we needed some Isaiah Hartenstein insurance. These are the bigs that were on the big board. The only ones left are Ariel Hakporti and Nafali Dante from Oregon and Quinton Post, who is the best three-point shooter of this whole group. Actually, he's the best three-point shooter. He averaged 19.2 points per game at Boston College, 9 rebounds, a decent passer, 3.2 assists, so just a tick behind Filipowski. So he might be the one guy there that they take. Let's see if there's any maybe like power forwards that could be used as a backup center that are left. All these guys. Keshad Johnson, he's a little too small. Comache, he's almost 7 feet tall. He's only 18 and a half. Wow. Okay. Anton Watson, 6'8", kind of smallish. We need at least, like 6'9" and a half is like the minimum. 6'9". Not many options left for bigs. So at this point, I think the guy that they're going to end up with, if he's still there, is Kevin McCullough. That's my prediction. Kevin McCullough. All these guys are gone here. Let's see. Oh, here's our guy that we picked up. One of the very youngest in the entire draft. Kevin McCullough was listed as 35 on this big board. He's still available, along with Justin Edwards got drafted. This is wrong over here. Let's see. Cam Christie. He was an interesting prospect. He's very young as well. Bona, I'm bummed that we missed out on Bona. The Sixers picked him up. I think maybe we played a little bit with too much of our picks food and missed out on an opportunity to bring him in. Harrison Ingram, interesting. Keshad Johnson, that's okay. So maybe Keshad Johnson. Let's look at him. Quinton Post, yes, Revolution. That's the guy I'm pushing for him and Kevin McCullough with the 51st and 56 picks. That's what I'm pushing for. If McCullough's there at 51. Which it looks like he has a chance, but we know the Pacers have a history of taking players that we like. Look at this. Keshad Johnson, he's a senior, power forward. He's from Oakland originally, 42-inch max vertical. Nice shot, almost 39% from three. That's decent. He's 6'10 and a quarter wingspan. Okay, that's an interesting prospect there for the Knicks. Oh, lost it here. Hold on. We'll be back. Okay. The pick is in. Let's see. Don't break my heart. Come on. Don't break my heart. Kevin McCullough would be a perfect Thibs player. See here, New York Basketball just tweeted this out. It's quote, his strength, footwork, touch, and deceleration are traits he shares with many of the breakout lead guards of the past 5 years. I feel confident projecting him to be an awesome backup with potential for more. That's Sam Viceni on Knicks 34th pick, Tyler Kolek. Nice. It's very complimentary. It's promising. That's good. We got ourselves a guy. I'm telling you, we have fantastic draft analysts now on the Knicks. So if they feel that this guy was the guy to go for, I'm excited. I am excited. Pacers are still on the clock. I'll pull up some of this stuff in a bit. Thank you guys for joining me here. Appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And maybe share this video, actually. That'd be great. Or share the first part one. I'll try and stitch them together later. Suns traded Boston, picked New York. What is happening here? Indiana is selecting. Here we go. Indiana is selecting Tristan Newton at 49. Okay. So that means McCullough is still on the board. Woo-hoo. Okay. But the Pacers also have the 50th pick. So there's still a chance they can screw us. Ay, ay, ay. Damn. So let's recap here. Go all the way up here. So today, it started out with the Raptors picking up Mogbo from San Francisco, and then Filipowski went second right there to the Jazz, and then the Bucks picked up Tyler Smith, and the Knicks made a trade with the Portland Trail Blazers, and they pick up Tyler Kolek, who's technically the 4th pick today. Furphy went to the Spurs, and then Nunez, Bobby Klintman went number 7 to the Timberwolves. The Knicks pick up, they traded this guy, Aja Mitchell. Let's see here. What's left? Woj just reported Denver is trading Reggie Jackson to Charlotte with 3 unprotected second-round picks. With 3. I wonder what they're getting in return. Okay. Interesting. Post is a really good big who can shoot. Come on, Leon, let's go. I'm down for him. I didn't know much about him until yesterday when Foxy was on the show and he was downloading me on the bigs that can shoot. Everything I saw about him, I liked, except, in terms of his ability to stretch the floor. I think he defensively is going to be a work in progress, but on this team with guys like Othello Harrington out there on the coaching staff who can help these bigs refine their game defensively and offensively, actually. So he's an interesting pick, and no one's talking about him. So that's totally the Knicks type of pick. No one talks about him. All right, we're back up. We got over 100 in the chat. That's awesome. Hit that like button for me. That'd be great. Appreciate that. This is Into the Knicks-Verse. We mostly cover the Knicks here, but I love basketball. I cover all types of parts of the game itself. I make predictions for standings predictions. And I've had a very good record the past couple of years. Shockingly, actually picked the exact win total for the Knicks in both years. And I think next year, we'll see how things keep going. If we get Isaiah Hartenstein back, I think 55 wins is the minimum for this team, like minimum. Again, it depends on what happens in the East. The Sixers are going to be they're going to do everything they can to improve. Same with the Bucks. Same with the Pacers, Miami Heat. Who else is there? There's always one to go. Cleveland. All those guys are going to be trying to be better, but I don't know the way the chemistry that is on this team right now, and all we're doing is bringing in another guy who is just a perfect fit in Mikal Bridges. So there's going to be no there's not going to be that period where they have to kind of figure it out. It's going to happen instantly. He's a plug and play kind of guy, like the way OG Anunoby when he got on this team. We just put him in the lineup and boom, immediately everyone seemed to improve and find their perfect role on this team. And I kind of feel like Mikal Bridges is going to be the next part of that. And then we're going to have two of the very best two-way forwards in the NBA, wings in the NBA, two-way wings, who are not only just good defenders, we're talking about elite defenders. Mikal Bridges just 3 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, was the runner-up defensive player of the year, and he was first-team All-NBA. The next season after that, OG Anunoby was second-team All-NBA, and we know if he had been healthy this season, he probably would have been second-team All-NBA, maybe even first-team All-NBA. He's that incredible a defender. So we have two All-NBA all defensive, not All-NBA, sorry, not All-NBA, all defensive level type wings right now who are perfectly suited to shut down or disrupt or slow down the two big wings from Boston, who just won the chip. So we are perfectly situated. We also have Julius Randle, our power forward, who, at this point, he's definitely one of the best power forwards by far in the game. Had another all-star type season. He's going to be coming back. Hopefully his shoulder surgery heals 100% because that is a concern. And then we have, the best, center combo in the NBA. Just offensive. They just feast off the offensive glass. And that is so important in today's game because there's so many three-point shots being attempted. And that means there's more misses. So you need to grab those extra misses and get second opportunities. And that is something brilliant that Thibodeau has figured out about the modern game. And the rest of the league is, they're trying to catch up on that. But we have some of the best offensive rebounders out there. And like Mikal Bridges is one of them, and we just brought him in. But Josh Hart is a tremendous offensive rebounder. And we know, Mitch led the league. Isaiah Hartenstein was, I think, finished sixth or something at the end of it in offensive rebounding. And who else do we? OG Anunoby. Excellent nose for the ball. So we are situated to compete for the NBA championship next year. I have no doubt about that. So Enrique Freeman was selected by the Pacers. It says the Wizards are on the clock, but they are selecting for the Knicks. Okay. No, I'm trying to get a little bit of info here. Nothing yet. All right, this is going to be the moment, guys. We're picking right here. The Wizards are picking for us. Who is it going to be? Kevin McCullough is available. I say we go for Kevin McCullough. He's that Josh Hart type of guy. He's gritty, great nose for the ball. He's a winner. He's a senior. So he's seasoned. He's strong. Great size, 6'6", 206 pounds. We are just waiting. Tick tock, tick tock. I thought I was going to be done with this stream an hour ago. Knicks were going to pick 38, and that's it. Shut it down. But nothing is ever predictable with the New York Knicks on draft day. Nothing is predictable. All right, let's see what's going on here. Anything? No news yet. Come on, Knicks. Something's happening with Twitter. Shams just tweeted that his account keeps getting locked, and Jake Fisher got flagged like here. So things are going on right now with Twitter. Not sure why, other than somebody sees an opportunity to screw people over. So we are waiting to hear who the Knicks select at 51. Who should the Knicks select at 51? Okay. Just okay, guys there? Okay, we're still streaming here. Right now, we're about to get information on what the Knicks are doing. Melvin Ajinka, another French player, was selected with the 51st pick. But we do not know if the Knicks held on to this pick. People's Twitter accounts have been locked. Jake Fisher's reported he was getting locked out as well. Let's hope. Oh, it is the Knicks. The Knicks, another French guy, 6'8", Melvin Ajinka, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, really? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Pop over here. Sorry about that. Foxy is enjoying his day off today, which is every day. He's retired. He's enjoying his life. We spoke for many hours yesterday. He couldn't do it today. You think he's going to Dallas, this guy? $6'8". Jinka is living his first experience as a professional player in 2023-24. I'm going to get... Oh. So, of course, the Warriors select Quentin Post. That's the guy I wanted the Knicks to get. The other big. Jesus. That is a bummer. Melvin Ajinka, here he is. So we haven't got any confirmation, though MH says traded to the Dallas Mavs. So, but no other. I don't know. Where did you hear that, MH? Melvin is a 6'1.5" guy, but he has a short wingspan, 6'7.5" wingspan. I guess he's a projected NBA 3-point shooter, but doesn't have any game inside the arc. He is almost 20 years old. This guy feels like a major project. Not sure. Not sure what the thinking is here. I kind of hope that he does get traded. Oh, you heard it on ESPN? Okay. I hope that he does get traded because I just don't see him being the right choice for this team. I don't think he'll get any playtime. That's a bummer that this guy, Quinton Post, got selected. So we are waiting on 1, 2, 3 more picks, and then the Knicks select at 56. And that will be the final pick for the Knicks unless they traded. Somebody who's interesting that's still on the board is Jalen Bridges. That's somebody that Foxy was a big fan of, like a nice little diamond in the rough. A second round type guy from Baylor. He was I don't know if he's a 5-year senior, but he's definitely a senior. 23 years old right now. According to Tankathon, somewhat of a defensive liability, but his offensive game is real. He's 6'8", 6'10" wingspan. He shot 41.2% from the 3-point line. Shot 46% overall, 82% from the free throw line. So those are good. The guy can shoot. We know the guy can shoot. This is the guy that Foxy really wanted us to get today. So let's see. He's still on the board, and we select. We have just three picks ahead of us to select. So tick tock, tick tock. What's gonna happen? All right. Minnesota. Okay, here, let's get this. Minnesota is trading the number 53rd pick to Memphis, who's targeting UConn's Cam Spencer. Memphis is selecting Cam Spencer at number 53. And so they traded him, and now Minnesota has number 57. Okay. I like the idea of the Knicks drafting older, more seasoned players, especially when you consider who the coach is. Thibs, he's not going to play guys who are really raw. So, we know, and the thing is, at this point, we're just trying to fill out the roster, have enough options available. Tyler Kolek is a great option in terms of picking someone up of his caliber in the second round. He's going to be cheap. So, and we've had a lot of success in those second rounds. So let's see if we can repeat that. But at this point, I don't understand this Melvin Jinsha, whatever, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. Selected at 51. Maybe that's part of a trade. We'll see. On the clock are the Celtics. The Detroit Pistons picked Cam Spencer with the 53rd pick. So everything that I just told you before. Oh, yeah. They selected him with the 53rd pick. Okay. That's what it is. Minnesota traded 53rd pick. It says here to Memphis. But up here, I got it to Detroit. So I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of confusion right now. A lot of confusion. But the NBA.com site is the one I would imagine they shouldn't be making mistakes. So they have Detroit selecting Cam Spencer. Quinton Post, who I thought would be an interesting player for the Knicks, we passed him up. We took Melvin Ajinsha, whatever. I don't know his name. I don't know how to pronounce his name. We selected him at 51. Don't know anything about him. They traded that pick to Dallas. Okay, cool. So he's not even part of our good. He's not our headache. Nice. So what do we get in return? Why hasn't anything been tweeted about that trade? Okay, Jake Fisher reports the Warriors traded the number 52 pick for Lindy Waters III. OKC traded it to Portland, and then Golden State bought it back a couple hours later because the second round is the second round, baby. So Golden State reacquiring the 52nd. Oh, man. 8 picks from the Big East. Good for the Big East. Who is on the clock right now? The Celtics are on the clock. Wouldn't be surprised if the Celtics go for Kevin McCullough. Would not be surprised at this point. And if you need a recap of what's happened here, thanks to Christian Winfield. Yesterday, the Knicks traded the 24th for 26th and 51. Then they traded the 26th for 5 future seconds. And then today, they traded 3 seconds to take Tyler Kolek at number 34. And then traded the 38th pick to OKC for the 40th pick and cash. Then traded the 40th pick to Phoenix for the 56th pick. And then apparently, the Knicks traded the 51st pick, which they had received from Washington yesterday. They traded the player Melvin Ajunka to the Dallas Mavericks. But I don't have that confirmed yet. Everyone in the chat who's been posting about that, I appreciate that. Let's see if there's any news here. Boston Celtics are selecting Anton Watson at number 54. Anton Watson. Anton Watson is from, where is he from? Anton Watson, not sure what school he's from. Not sure. And the Los Angeles Lakers are going to select Bronny James. They are going to select Bronny James with the 55th pick. According to Shams right here, the Los Angeles Lakers are selecting Bronny James with the 55th pick in the 2004 NBA draft. Sources say LeBron and Bronny James to become the first ever father-son duo to be in the NBA at the same time. Awesome. Good for him, man. Good for him. I think he's going to be a solid rotation guy, on the bench, but he can come in, play some minutes. He's a good defender. He's a good passer. I think over time, it can contribute to a team. Is he ever going to be a star? Probably not, but he can definitely, last a couple of years, maybe even who knows how many years, based on his own ability. Hopefully, his health issues are behind him, and he can have a nice career. I hope that for him. Let's see here. Why is this so slow? So Boston. So it's the Knicks. The Knicks are up now, because we know. Okay, we know. Okay, so ESPN has Lakers on the clock, and we know that they're going to pick Bronny. So we're next, 56th pick that we have from Phoenix. Oh, my back is killing me. We're not picking anyone. Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't at all. Yeah. We're trading it back to the Suns. We got the pick from the Suns. Lakers are on the clock. This is what ESPN has been waiting all day for. That's all they ever talk about is the Lakers. Probably losing their minds right now. All right. So, Kevin McCullough is if we do hold on to the 56th pick, this is the guy I think we would pick, we would select. And I am a proponent of selecting him. I love his vibe. I think he fits in perfectly with the culture that we have. He feels like a Nick. He feels like a Villanova guy. He likes to get his nose dirty. Uh, and he's a hustler. He's got a great wingspan, 6'9" wingspan. 6.5 here. He can definitely, his 3-point shooting is lacking, but it did improve in the second part of his last senior year. He did well in March Madness. His 3-point shooting. He gets to the free throw line at a decent pace, but the man, look at this. He averaged 1.6 turnovers, 1.5 turnovers in his actual stats. That's nice. 4.1 assists. He's like a glue guy. He's just he's like a B level version of Josh Hart. So Jimmy UCLA says, is Leon bipolar? Haha. So we are in wait mode. We are waiting to see what the New York Knicks are going to do. What will they do? Will they trade this pick? Shoot. There's only, that's it. There's only 3 picks left because we know 3 picks left. So because we know that Bronny James is going to the Lakers. So here, there's Anton Watson. Anton Watson, no information about him. So that's why I couldn't find anything about him. I wonder if the Lakers are going to be any good next year, man. They got JJ Redick as the coach. He's obviously knows his shit. And I think doing all those shows with LeBron probably convinced him and the Lakers into thinking that this guy is the right kind of guy to guide this team into the next phase to try to win this with the current roster, with the current dynamic duo of AD and LeBron, and then figure out a way to transition out of that. So interesting. Should Sam Cassell have been the coach? Rajon Rondo had been the coach. I think they have a better record. They're also equally brilliant basketball minds, and they have proven themselves to be tremendous assistant coaches. I think they should get a head coaching gig, and they probably should have gotten this head coaching gig over over JJ Redick. But all that aside, JJ Redick is the coach there. Can the Lakers really make a legitimate run? He's saying that he's going to focus, run the team through AD. We'll see how it goes. It's hard for me to tell. I can't tell if it's going to work. Cannot tell if it's going to work. So it's official. Lakers are drafting Bronny James. There he is. Good luck to you, brother. It is hard to, be the son of a, of a GOAT type level person. And I think he's handled it very well. So that means he has a very strong mental makeup, which is required in today's world, especially for someone in his position. Oh, Anton Watson. Okay, that's the guy. Okay, he's from Gonzaga. Okay, that's who Anton Watson is. Okay. Just totally blanking on that guy. All right, so we'll see. Here, on the clock, it says it's the Suns picking for us in ESPN. But we own this pick. We haven't traded this pick yet. I've been searching everything. Oh, so Kevin McCullough was selected as the 26th pick. Kevin McCullough. All right. Interesting. So they have it before So we're in the dark here. Unfortunately, it's hard to tell if the Knicks did trade away that 56 pick, because we have the 51st right here. We have the 51st, which I've been told by the chat that was traded to Dallas. We had the 56 pick, but that hasn't been confirmed. That we still held on to the 56 pick, because you can see here we traded the 40th pick to Phoenix for the 56th and something else. So not much information on that, but I'm sure our incredible beat reporters will get to the bottom of this. If the Knicks made a selection, they will find out and tell us who it is. I think we did get McCullough. McCullough would be a really good pickup. Great addition for this team. He's perfect. He just slides right in. Okay, so Brett Siegel is reporting the New York Knicks are selecting Kevin McCullough Jr. with the 56 overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. Yes, I like it. Nice. I like this. I completely sign off on this pick. Love this guy. I've always enjoyed watching him play. He's a hustler. And I think his three-point shot is going to improve. He's going to be one of those guys that just something finally just clicked. Excellent. Let me pull up some more stats for him. Nice. Kevin McCullough. Welcome to the Knicks, unless he gets traded. we know well enough how this usually goes. All right. Quite a defender. Last year, he averaged 18.3 points per game, 6 rebounds, 4.1 assists, 45.4% field goal percentage shooting. Nice. See how his career, he was like under 31% three-point shooter, but it ticked up last year to 33.3%, and his free throw shooting at 80.5%. So look at this. Look at his e-field goal percentage. Everything last year, everything was a career year for him. And I think he's a 5-year senior. 5-year senior. This is the totals. I want here we go, per game. Yes. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? His three-point shooting. Something is starting to go in the right direction here. And he was also shooting a lot more of them. So that to me tells me confidence is up. And that should carry over into the NBA for him. Nice pickup. I think this is an excellent late second round draft pick for the New York Knicks. It was around down here where we picked up Jericho Sims, who definitely has had his moment with the Knicks. Hasn't turned into a consistent rotational piece, but we even got some playoff time. So that is a nice pickup for the New York Knicks. I'm very happy that we got him. Yes. Well done. Well done, New York. So we pick up, to recap, the New York Knicks have picked up Tyler Kolek and Kevin McCullough. And the French guy has been drafted, but I've been told he was traded, though I haven't gotten that confirmed yet. So, but I think this, got to say, was kind of a successful second round for the Knicks. Should they have gotten a Dem Bona? I would have loved that. Quinton Post could have been an interesting big who can shoot. I like that. But yeah, that's right. Trying to understand Knicks draft, it feels like I'm in Einstein applied physics class. Yeah. A lot of it is predicated on trying to increase their draft capital in the future and minimizing how much they're going to be on the books for this season. That's kind of that's the juggling act that they've had to do. And at this point, man, getting McCullough I think that's nice. I think that's a nice selection. He's going because we needed somebody else in there, man. Like that. So, beautiful. I'm excited. I am very, very excited. Let's see here. But what's weird is, ESPN, they still have the Phoenix Suns are the ones selecting him. I don't know why they have it like that. Do you have any news here? Tommy Beer just tweeted some more out about Tyler Kolek. Over the last decade, only 2 players have won the Big East Player of the Year award in a season in which they shot over 47% from the floor, over 39% from three-point territory, and over 80% from the free throw line. Tyler Kolek and Jalen Brunson. Gotta love those Tommy Beer tweets. What's up, Jesse? Do you think they may just trade all of these picks? I think they've done all the trading that they can do right now. The question is, the only thing hanging in a balance is, will they be trading Deuce? That's the thing. And I hope they don't. I hope they don't. I hope they figure out a way to get that. The max that the Knicks could offer for the first year in the contract, I think, is $6.6 million. And last I checked, we were about like $2 million short of that or something. Maybe it might even be less. Do we have 58 now? No, we don't. We have the 56 pick. We don't have 58. This pick here, Jimmy, UCLA, this pick, the McCullough pick, is actually a Knicks pick. The 56. We got this from the Suns today. We don't know I don't know the details of that. They haven't really put that out yet for some reason. Because it's probably connected to other aspects. So we'll see. But I think this pick is an excellent pick for the Knicks at 56. Guy's a winner also. Well, I definitely value guys who are winners, who have a winning mentality, and they're team players. He moves the ball, passes the ball. He has got a nose for rebounding. He can be a little streaky from the three-point line, but his three-point shot has done a slight uptick improvement this season. And I saw it in March Madness. He was hitting buckets. I think this is a really, really good pick for the Knicks. He's in that Josh Hart type of mold. And the other thing is going to be cheap. I mean, these contracts aren't that expensive. Can we keep Hart? I do believe that we can keep iHeart. I think you're asking about iHeart. My feeling is we are going to keep Isaiah Hartenstein. We're going to bring him back because I think he'll take 16.6 as a starting salary over to play on this team to have a chance to win it all. And maybe it's a shorter contract. Maybe it's a 2 guarantee, and the third year is a player option. So we'll see. We shall see. I know it makes no sense to trade. Well, the only way. The problem is sometimes you have to make these tough choices, and it's trading Deuce at his value. He is one of the best value contracts around. But at the same time, it's $3 million that we might need so that we can bring back Isaiah Hartenstein, because he was a key piece to this whole, this deep run that we did in the playoffs. And he's insurance for Mitch. Mitch, again, he is injury prone. I'm expecting Mitch to come back and be at his best shape that he's been his whole career, and that he's going to last for quite a while for the season. He'll make it through the whole season. Let's see. You think we have? No, we don't have. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. Thanks, Jimmy UCLA. So what I'm deducing here is that we traded the 51st pick with Dallas for the 58th pick. Right? Is that what you're saying? Hmm. Hmm. But again, no confirmation from the interwebs. Okay. We got it here. The NBA draft is now over. New York is selecting Ariel Hukporti at number 58. Ariel Hukporti. Never heard of him. Never heard of him. Again, it's not surprising this year I didn't have enough time to dig deep into all these draft prospects. But let me see if I can find. Here he is. He's Australian. Oh, he's 7 feet tall. From Melbourne. Or he played in the Melbourne League, but he's German. Got him right here. He's German. Kind of like a Hartenstein knockoff, maybe. He's a pluses are he's a big rebounder, offensive rebounder, defensive rebounder, but doesn't have an offensive game at all, is what it seems like. But again, it's not like that's what we need from a backup center. He's look at this. He averaged 14.4 rebounds. 7.1 rebounds per game, but in his per 36, it would trend out to 14.4. That's decent. He's just a big. We'll see. I don't know what this means. He's 22 years old. It's crazy to think he's only 3 years younger than iHeart. He might just be insurance. He might be a guy that we send to Westchester. That's what this could be. We need players for Westchester. But I do think that us picking up Tyler Kolek is a big, big win for us at 34. And, that guy, he was projected to go in the first round. So we got him in the second round at 34. So he's a lot cheaper now. And then we also got Kevin McCullough, who's someone that I really wanted for the Knicks. So I'm happy. I'm happy in that respect. I think the Knicks did a decent job today. It's exhausting to track it all. I think they made, what was it, a total of 4 trades today of picks. Insane. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to take some time to digest it and come back at you guys with a full breakdown of where the Knicks are, what they've done, what they've achieved as of late, how they've set themselves up to compete next year. Just off the top of my head, it says to me that this team is by far going to be the second best team in the East next year, with the best chance of toppling the Celtics. We've constructed a dynamic duo of wings who can help neutralize, slow down, even stop the Boston Celtics all-stars, Jalen Brunson. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. The key is bringing back iHeart. So I'll probably see if I can put a video out tomorrow dissecting all of that. Thank you guys for joining me here. It's been awesome. We were talking for, a good 2.5 hours once again. But I really appreciate the robust activity in the chat. You guys were great. We're like my co-hosts here. And at this point, putting this to bed. Second round is over. The NBA draft is over. Now begins the real work, which is trying to figure out how to hold on to Isaiah Hartenstein. On Sunday, free agency begins at 6 p.m. Eastern time. And if you guys remember how it usually has been, there's always big signings, right? The minute free agency is announced, it becomes available. Guys just sign up left and right, and it's going to impact what other teams do. I'm sure the Sixers are going to be chomping at the bit. We're going to see if they're going to make a trade for Paul George and try to catch up, get back in the picture here with us. Because right now the Knicks have created some separation between themselves and the rest of the East. But they're still, below the Celtics. But definitely, if they hold on to Hartenstein, they kind of just gets them a little bit closer to the Celtics. So let's see what happens. All right. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Again, my name is George. If you haven't subscribed yet to Into the Knicks-Verse, please do so and share this video. It'd be great. I would appreciate it. And drop your comments if you're watching this later on. I read them all. They help me tremendously. I may have overlooked stuff. And at this point, I will see you around the Knicks-Verse. Let's go, Knicks. It's been a really wild off season so far. A great one.